Hi, I'm Esther Groen from Holland Fintech, and today I want to tell you about our working program. Holland Fintech is an association, as you may well know, of members that are active in the digital finance ecosystem. And our members have all kinds of profiles and DNA, starting from startups to scale-ups and more incumbent players, but also active in all kinds of different segments within the digital finance ecosystem. For instance, banking, payments, investing, crypto, tech, or data, and so on. And we can think of all kinds of different segments that are relevant within digital finance. Holland Fintech is foremost a community. And what we see happening, especially in today's economy and world where we're fragmenting and it's difficult to create valuable connections and relationships, that strengthening the community amongst our members and as a community with our stakeholders is becoming more and more important. And this is one of the key reasons why we've developed this working program. Basically empowering our members to build those value relationships and connections with their like-minded peers, but also with key stakeholders within and outside our community. And we're offering that in 3 different ways: via peer groups, working groups, and expert groups. And in this video, we're going to explain all 3 of them, but I'm going to start with the peer groups. Our community consists of all kinds of different segments. And what we've recognized and also got back from our members is that each segment has its own challenges and opportunities. And that our members prefer talking about these challenges and opportunities with their peers. So like-minded members that are active in the same segment. And this is why we've launched the peer groups within our working program. And to create a trusted and open environment to discuss what keeps them busy. What are best practices that they can share? How can they help each other raise the bar within their specific segment? And this is exactly what these peer groups are focusing on. Each peer group owns its own agenda and decides what topic or problems or challenges they feel are most relevant to discuss. They also decide how they want to discuss it, with whom. Maybe it's with another peer group, maybe it's with an external expert. Everything can be arranged and everything can be facilitated. This is where Holland Fintech and the Holland Fintech team helps the peer groups in delivering on their ideas and delivering on the output they require. And that output can be very different. It can be, for instance, an event, or writing a white paper, or doing a joint venture with another peer group, where we see that there's a collaboration opportunity there, or get some expert in to tell you more about a specific topic that you feel you need to learn more about because it's an upcoming trend. And so there are all kinds of different things that you can come up and create within that peer group, and Holland Fintech will facilitate and help you create that output and visibility on the topics that you feel are relevant for your specific segment. Peer groups normally tend to meet 4, 5 to 6 times per year. And it's important that you meet regularly to maintain your relationships and the connections within the peer group. If you're a member and when you become a member of Holland Fintech, you automatically are part of your peer group, which represents the segment that you're active in. And within Holland Fintech, we currently have 15 peer groups. So this also gives each peer groups an interesting opportunity to learn more about the other segments that we have within our community. And this way, we feel that our members can create those more valuable connections and deepen the relationships with other peer groups or stakeholders. So aside from the peer groups, we also offer a second way for our members to build valuable connections and create new insights. These are our working groups. And whereas our peers represent the verticals within our communities, the working groups are actually our horizontals within our community. They represent a theme, a problem or a challenge that we see is relevant for the full community. So basically covering all our peer groups. Working groups really are aimed to deliver on the specific challenge or problem that we feel is relevant for Holland Fintech to create content and new insights. And you can think, for instance, about topics like digital transformation, so the collaboration between fintech and more incumbent players, or improving the business climate for starting and scaling organizations, or creating a better insight on how to deal with ESG, an upcoming trend that lots of our members are dealing with and needing to face with. What are the opportunities and what are the challenges? As opposed to the peer groups, working groups have a somewhat different character. They require more commitment from our members, and it can be a mix from members and actually non-members. We really want to create new insights on the specific themes by using the expertise that we have within our community, but also involve expertise and knowledge outside of our community if that's required. Some of our members will lead these working groups, but it will be definitely a co-creation effort with other members and non-members. The commitment that we ask and require from our members for these specific working groups is higher than the peer groups, because we really want to deliver a certain output within a set time frame. So working groups have a higher pace of meeting and also have a higher obligation to deliver relevant content for our community as a whole, but also for our community and our stakeholders. And the last group that we have within our working program are the expert groups. And within our community, we have a lot of expertise that is available, either via the consultants that we have in our network, but also within the members that are active in these segments. And by making that expertise visible within our network, we help peer groups and working groups getting access to this specific expertise. That's the purpose of these expert groups. They're not very organized, so you don't have to meet X times per year, but it's really about exposing your expertise and making yourself available to, for instance, support peer groups or support working groups on a specific topic that they feel they need expertise on. That brings me to recapping everything. So the working program of Holland Fintech consists of peer groups, working groups, and expert groups. And all three are interrelated, and all three can help each other become better. And it's all about creating those connections, and it's all about facilitating easier access to knowledge, but also co-creating on new content. And this is where we feel as Holland Fintech, where we can create that specific value as a community for our members and bring the digital finance ecosystem to the next level. This brings me to the end of this video. I hope you found it informative, but most of all, that you find it especially inspiring to become part of the working program. So if you're not part of a peer group or working group or expert group, I hope you now feel very much inspired to do so. If you have any questions on this, on how to become active, please reach out to us anytime. You can reach out to me or to any other personal contact you have within our team, or send an email to our general inbox, which is info@hollandfintech.com. We will respond as soon as possible. So I very much hope to see you very soon in one of these groups. Thank you for now, and bye.